Hi, I'm Christy. Today I want to wind up our holiday series. So we can finally say that we've survived the holidays. Congratulations, you made it, and you lived to tell about it. I trust that you've made some great memories with your family and you've had a positive holiday season. So now that the post is live, and actually as this video goes live, we're finishing up the first week back in our normal routine back at school and work. I always look forward to returning to our normal schedule and activities because there's always something reassuring about being in routine. And that should be a good reminder to us why our loved ones tend to thrive and seek out routine so much. If we enjoy and look forward to routine, how much more do they when so much of their lives seems out of control or unexpected to them? So as I look forward to a year, I realize that I'm still facing many of the same struggles. Most days, the only thing in my life I can count on changing is the number on the calendar. I've learned over time, though, that this means I have a choice to make. I can choose to see this as a negative and get frustrated when things haven't changed, or I can choose to see this as a positive, as an opportunity to face new challenges and old by looking for new solutions. As always, I choose the second one. Now, admittedly, I tend towards the optimistic side of things in most situations, but I also find that my life is happier and more content when I look for the positives. I've learned to look for things to be grateful for, because when I'm grateful, it's easier to find joy and contentment. Does this mean that I wish things weren't different? Absolutely not. There are always things that I wish were different. But I've learned to really look at those things and try to figure out if there are things I need to change within me or if they're beyond my control. With work, I've learned to let go of things that are beyond my control. It's not always easy, but it's something I'm always glad I worked through in the end. So, what does this year hold? Honestly, I have no idea. But I know that the possibilities are endless. And as the year progresses, I can't wait to see how things unfold. For AJ, first up, he turns 20 at the end of this month. As usual, he's been counting down for several months, and he'll be sure to remind us all year long, Mom, one more year and I will be a full adult, meaning he's 21. And I'll respond with, yeah, I know, crazy, or rude. Now, I suspect that AJ will continue to mature and develop as he continues in his work skills program. My hope is that he will learn more skills and maybe more importantly, learn what appropriate work behavior looks like so that he will be that much closer to being ready to get his first job. This time next year, we'll start to consider what kind of job he will most be suited for and how we can find it. Yikes, that's kind of a scary thought. AJ working a real job in a year or two. Wow. I also anticipate that he will continue to mature and develop in his personal life. We've seen some real growth in him and in his interest in doing more for himself. We've started looking for areas to teach him skills to help him succeed in living independently from us. In the past year or so, he's shown more interest in learning to cook, and he's slowly gaining skills in this area. While I'm not ready to let him cook anything unsupervised, we're getting closer to using the microwave independently and inching our way towards using the stove more independently. And he regularly tells us that he can't wait to live in my own house. So we know that moving him out of our house is on the horizon, even if we don't have a firm timeline in mind yet. Personally, I look forward to continuing to grow and develop into a more well-rounded person. The older I get and the more I learn about myself, the more excited I am to learn even more. I'm excited to grow this blog into a full-fledged, self-supporting business to better enhance your life. My top priority is serving you. I anticipate learning to do that better. More importantly, and in order to better serve you, I'm looking forward to getting to know you through several different aspects. How to meet your needs, learning how to better connect with you, providing you with the encouragement and the support that you long for, discovering how to help you answer your questions, figuring out how to guide you to the solutions you need, and developing a community to mutually encourage and support one another. So my question for you this week is this: how can I best support and encourage you? How can I help meet your needs? Leave me a comment below, or you can leave me a comment over on the blog. That's at www.havenofhopeforme.com. This originally posted in January of 2020. If the suggestion or comment or request is too personal to share publicly, you can email me at Christy, CHRISTY, @havenofhopeforme.com. As always, I'd appreciate it if you'd share this with anybody you think would find it helpful. I'd love to help as many families as I can. Sign-up sheets are available over on my website. Signing up lets you know about all newly released content directly to your inbox. Looking forward to a new year with great confidence and anticipation because, as I always say, life is good and there is never a dull moment.